Pat Coleman for D3Football.com, and I'm here with Mike Hallett, head coach of Heidelberg, whose team fell to Mount Union 44-34 on Saturday. First of all, Coach, I want to talk about the difference between the first half and the second half. The first half in which they completely bottled up anything you guys had going in the run game other than Michael Meese scrambling around, and then the second half in which you put some things together and got back in the game.
We came in with a plan, and as coaches do, you want to stick with that plan and try to make it work. They did an outstanding job of taking away our run game, and I figured they were going to attempt to do that. They did a really nice job in the first half. We came up with some answers in the second half, utilizing some motion and just creating some different formation matchups, which allowed us to create some creases and get cartel going. I think that helped us open up the passing game in the second half. Really proud of our guys for battling through that second half and giving us an opportunity to win.
How do you feel about your team, considering this is really one of its first big test of the season?
Well, I can't necessarily help what our strength of schedule is because the schedule is what it is. And, with the exception of the first game, we've played the exact same opponents with very similar results. I'm very pleased with what our guys did today. We missed probably 6 plays that would have made a difference in the ball game. So all we can do is go back to work, try to fix those 6, and see what's going to happen with John Carroll, who's also a great team coming up.
A couple of big plays passing-wise for Mount Union, a couple of opportunities where those receivers were open down over the middle of the field, and Burke found them.
Yeah, he did. They ran a couple of posts, and we had a voided hole in the coverage, and they converted on them and created some big plays for them. And that's good play calling and good execution. We missed it, like I said, about 6 plays that would have made the difference in this ball game, I think.
I'm sorry, I have to ask about another one of them at this juncture, but the punter running for 51 yards up the right sideline. Ever seen anything like that?
It's crazy because we called a pressure specifically for that, that formation. And the pressure probably is what hurt us. Our guy went for the block point, and the punter got outside of him, and that really left us a little bit short. That was a big momentum swing when they hit that. Really put us in a bit of a hole when we were playing pretty competitively. But our guys rallied up and put that behind them and made some great plays throughout the rest of the day.
And you mentioned John Carroll up next for you guys. Obviously, there's no time for resting between now and next week.
No, a lot of folks had called this week and wanted to get some reports on us and Mount. And the thing I said is we can't make this game too big. We felt very confident that our guys would be able to play with Mount. I think we showed that we can. But you can't get too high, you can't get too low with a win or a loss because there's quality opponents still left on our schedule, and we've got to be ready for those great challenges with John Carroll and Baldwin Wallace.
It's Mike Hallett, head coach of Heidelberg. His team falls to Mount Union on Saturday by the score of 44-34.